Hi guys, thanks for joining. I'm back again, so third day in a row. But the reason why I'm back today is because I've wanted to do a little kind of like walkthrough of this deck, and I've got an incredibly busy week ahead, so this is the only chance I'm going to get to kind of like do it. Um, and so I'm going to crack straight on with it. This was a Kickstarter deck back in August, and it's by Tricia Murray. And Tricia is known for Forest of the Precious Twigs Oracle. I've got a card from the Precious Twigs Oracle here. And it's absolutely gorgeous, guys. Tricia is an incredible artist. This is like kind of a double deck. So you get like kind of some prose on the back. But I just wanted to show you like some of other Tricia's work in case you're not familiar with it. It is all available over on Tricia's Etsy, which I'll link after the video anyway. And as I said, this was a deck that was on Kickstarter in August, and it arrived yesterday. And when you kind of forget that something's coming, or because you've like probably backed too many things, or things have happened, and then just something just ends up on your doorstep. And I thought, wow, when I opened it, I was just completely blown away. I was. Normally I'll just like, briefly kind of like get the deck and then quickly skim through the cards, put it back in its box, and then, 9 times out of 10, I'll be honest, I forget about using it. But this one I sat down with last night and savoured every single moment of it. Guys, this is absolutely incredible. Honestly don't own a deck like this. The reason being, it is totally unique. I have never seen anything like it before. It's lovely to see somebody's complete individuality and creativity shine through in their creative process, in their artwork, in their extreme like ability of talent to kind of convey a message through art. And yeah, I was deeply moved, and that doesn't happen very often with me, to be honest. And so I wanted to come on today to say a huge thank you for Tricia for kind of bringing something incredibly unique into the tarot community. Because it's not often we see something now that's like completely different from all the Rider-Waite-Smith clones or all the foil decks. So yeah, I just want to share this with you guys. So it comes in a 2-part box, and there's a little bit on the back there. It's just like remembering the Sweetful Tarot, designed by Tricia Murray, Scotland 2023. And as I said, I'm not going to talk too much about Tricia because I'm going to put all the relevant links underneath. So you get a 78 standard deck of cards, so there's no gilding on it, which I prefer anyway. And first of all, you get a guidebook. I had this lovely little this is out of the Precious Twigs Oracle. It's one of the cards, and there's just like a little handwritten note on the back of the card. So you get a little guidebook, but it's not like a guidebook as we know it. It's full of prose. And so each card is on an individual page, and then you get a little bit of prose on the other side. For somebody who doesn't have 100% vision, it may be a little difficult to read. It's not a deal breaker because you can actually enlarge it if you take a picture with your phone. I have had no problem reading the deck, reading the text in the guidebook, and it really does add another dimension to the card. So it is well worth reading. Not one of the just the same old, nothing different, so we won't bother reading it. This one is well worth reading. So onto the cards now. I want to briefly explain something about Tricia. This is photography and digital, and she has completely created this by herself. And it is just everything I could possibly want in a deck. It's minimal yet deep. If you go onto Tricia's original Kickstarter, it will say the process behind the deck. It's very shamanic, very witchy. A deck that takes you to another dimension. For those who are familiar with Rider-Waite-Smith, it may be a little bit difficult if you're not used to Rider Waite Smith. I would suggest you do have some kind of tarot knowledge, if you're using decks like this. But I want to just show you like the cards all the way through. And the lighting is 100% natural light as well, which I'm glad of. This is where I've done it now, before it gets dark, because fake lighting will look awful against like the beautiful muted colours of this deck. So this is just lovely. Now, the story behind the deck, before I carry on, is Tricia actually made, we have little gold foil sweet wrappers on some of the chocolates in the UK. And Tricia actually made this tiny little golden bird from the foiled gold wrapper. And this inspired Tricia to create the whole of the deck. And this little bird makes an appearance throughout the deck, and he or she is absolutely adorable and charming. There is only the bird featured in the deck, no other people. So it's very much a nature-based deck. And so enough of me waffling. Anyway, I just want to show you now the cards. And so, first of all, you can see the little bird there on the tip of that finger by the skull. So I'm not going to go into the meanings behind the cards. I mean, this is in the pros in the guidebook, and obviously, it's whatever you can see as well. I mean, when I was looking at the cards last night, I mean, the artwork is breathtaking, and it did take me to kind of like another dimension. I was kind of wandering off with my train of thought when I was looking at the cards. And to me, this is what I want to see when I'm looking at artwork or a tarot deck. Something, that's never been done before, something completely unique. And this one is really unique, in my honest opinion. When you read the little prose to that lovers, it's just such an adorable little piece of prose as well. So there we have the Chariot. And one thing you will find out when I go through the cards, the suits have been renamed, sorry, but it's quite obvious, when you see, because ones have been called Sticks. Let me just go through. Cups have stayed the same. Swords have been renamed Points, and Pentacles have been renamed Hills. So it's nothing to get too confused about. So let's go through what we can see. Justice and the Hermit. It's just so beautiful. Look at that Hermit card. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just incredible. It really is. Fortune and Strength. Hangman. Do you know this is just so kind of like pagan in feel, and the starkness of the everything about it just speaks volumes to me. It really does. So there we've got the Death card, and there is a cat actually. This is the only kind of like recognizable animal I have seen in the deck, and there you can see the top of the cat's head. There is that little golden bird. But it's probably one of my favourite devil cards I've ever seen. The red cord, like binding. And tower, and if you look closely, you've got all the kind of like, nest, all of messy, and the egg, and then you've got the little bird there. Star, so beautiful. The moon and the sun. Judgment. And then finally the universe. Sorry if you can hear any background noise. I've actually got family members here, and so I can't say shut up while I'm doing this, so you're just gonna have to bear with. So I'll be done, drown out the video. So Ace of Sticks, as I said, Sticks is wands, which is like kind of like a really obvious what it is. Um, the two of sticks is there, and two of wands, and there's that little bird again. I've just absolutely fallen in love with that bird. I really have. And then they got the 4 and the 5. 6. Absolutely love that card as well. And the 7. And it's just the pros, I think, that, that goes along with the card really does bring the card to life, yet still kind of retains the meaning of the original Rider-Waite-Smith meaning. It's just really incredibly special. And then we have the 9. We've still got the little bird look on the top there. And then finally, the 10. The court cards are son, daughter, queen, and king. So we've got balance. Absolutely love these cards. They just seem, this one like seems so full of energy. I don't know. It's got like sort of like a really kind of bold presence, maybe like angel like or something like that. The way that it's just being created. And there is the tiny little bird again. And then the king. Ace of Cups. I allow myself to receive. And 2, that's so beautiful. All this crystalline like effect on this one. I love that one as well. Like looking through that kind of tunnel. There's the son and the daughter. And there's another fabulous queen and a king. Now we're on to the point, which is swords. I mean, how simple is that, kind of concept, yet it just, gives the whole meaning of the 2 of swords normally, without there being hardly anything in the card apart from 2 feathers and obviously the background. And the same with that one as well. You can see, like, the little bird perched high on the twigs, and he's looking out into the horizon, and it looks like he's already like come a little way. There's the 4. And then the 5, some skulls there, look. I love this card so much. The light lake. And the 7. And that one as well, the 8. The 9. You can see like it's all, foggy and cloudy, and you can't see either way in front of you or behind you, so that like gets the message across straight away. And then we're finally onto the 10, look. And 10 of swords. These are this just looks like energy, but it's actually, I think it's like the dandelion clocks, that you blow. I think it could be like from dandelion or something like that. That again looks like, some kind of like ball of energy, or it's like a sword, but like it's really got the energy, a ball of energy on the end. Queens are absolutely gorgeous. And then the king. And then I don't know whether this is intentional, but to me that looks like the profile look of a face, if you can see. And then you've got like all this kind of like, forestry or woodland. And there we're onto the pentacles, so that's the ace. And then the two. Look at the reflection. Three. This is the card I had today in my the reading. So you got the three little birds there. And the four. This one is one of my favourite cards. And like we've read, haven't we? Like use the cards for meditation. And sometimes I used to think to myself when I used to look at a deck and it was overloaded with like symbols and imagery. What am I supposed to meditate? What am I supposed to choose to meditate on? But this would be the perfect deck for meditation, because it's so minimal. And as I said, like I was looking at the cards last night and my mind was just wandering. So it'd be a great deck for anything like journaling, or you know a really kind of like healing kind of deck as well. Because some of the a lot of the kind of landscapes and everything is quite stark and so empty, and so it gives you plenty of scope really to kind of like get that kind of thinking. So it is superb. Honestly, I can't find any fault with it whatsoever. It is the perfect kind of deck for me. It's one of those decks that I will return to time and time again. And now finally we're on to the king, and that is the very last card in the deck. So yeah, I mean, you've seen all the cards now, and from August till October, that's like 2 months for a Kickstarter. That's just nothing now, is it? I mean, I've known some people wait 3 years for theirs. So Tricia's done an incredible job in getting everything out so quickly as well. And I just wanted to give her, like, I mean, I obviously pay for this, and it's not promotion or anything like that. Tricia did send me a first deck, obviously for a review, but I wanted to give something back by backing this. And obviously when I saw even the first couple of cards, I was completely blown away. And so this is available now along with Tricia's other work over on her Etsy. I think it's about 50 £52, maybe cheaper, maybe slightly more expensive. I don't know, honestly, because I can't say that I've looked at the price of it. But like, I mean, check Tricia out, because I will be leaving the link underneath. And so yeah, I just wanted to share this really special deck with you all. I hope you like it as much as I do. Please feel free to comment below, because I'm always up for discussion, as you know. And so yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support always. This is my third video and final video this week. I need a breather. I'm off to Glastonbury tomorrow. I can't wait. It's been a while since I've been. So you take care, guys. I will see you live on Wednesday with Levi, when we have got a really cool live coming up. I'm not going to give too much information away, but hopefully see you all there. So thanks again, lots of love to you all. Have a good day, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye, guys.